Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to yet another match day vlog. It's game two of the season restart, 2019-2020 season, and we just played our first encounter in the PSL calendar, PSL fixture. I mean, against Pirates and folks.
Hello, everybody. Yeah. Excuse me. I didn't expect that.
Same.
I did not expect that. From Mamelodi Sundowns. I thought after Saturday we'll be able to kick on and play a bit better than we did on Saturday. In fact, we played worse than we did on Saturday.
Yeah. Okay, of course there were. Okay, it was there were not a lot of changes. There was just two changes, but the way we were set up looked like it was an overhaul. The way we were set up.
Yeah, I get you. I get you, Radia. No, I get you.
And to be honest, in the first half, we were much better than we were in the second half. In the second half, we were shocking. We couldn't connect two passes in the second half. In the first half, remember when Jose Mourinho, after Man United lost to Liverpool, and he said Liverpool ran like dogs. In the first half, we ran like dogs. I don't want to lie.
We were the better team. By far the better team. Like, we created the better chances. We looked more assured going forward. About Hamatata, we kept their danger men quiet. We looked like the team was going to score. But second half, I have correct me if I'm wrong, but I was just telling you now, when we were watching the game, and it happened again today. On Saturday, as soon as we brought on, we made the Jali sub, and we went three in midfield. We got worse.
Yes.
On Saturday, it happened. It's like after we made the Jali sub, we sit deep. We said deeper and deeper and deeper. For what? I don't know. I thought in my mind, theoretically, if you have three in midfield, we had Tlotlo, Jali, and Riva. You put them in there to control the midfield, but we were not controlling that midfield.
In my mind, if you have three midfielders, you play the way we played in the first half.
Exactly.
We suffocated Orlando Pirates. We suffocated them. We pressed them so high. We kept Quentin Jele so occupied. We occupied him. Maela didn't bomb forward like he usually does. The first half, he was nowhere. Sakamako, like I can count the amount of times he was on the ball and he looked threatening. But Dino Mango, he looked so threatening in the second half. In the second half, I felt like this guy's gonna score a goal. He's definitely gonna score a goal. Either him or
Makarila.
Yeah, in the second half. But in the first half, not like we were okay. First things first. I don't know. Lina, correct me if I'm wrong. But we were playing Libusa left wing back, Mabue right wing back. Am I wrong? Am I right?
Yeah, right.
And then Lyle, I'm not sure whether Lyle. But Lyle was playing further forward today.
The coach said in this interview, but we wasn't passing what actually we played three in midfield even from the beginning of the game, and now we notice that Mkhulise is a bit in the middle. He's a bit in the middle, and then Lyle was left.
Right, and Makalo. Yes, so our front three was Lyle, Makalo, and Mshish. That's what I saw as well.
That's how we were set up. Yes.
And in the first half, Mkhulise was our best player on the pitch once again. In the first half. In the second half, he got a bit lost. And to be honest, if we're gonna play a midfield three, we're gonna need to play a center midfielder ailing a bit more fluid, like Mkhulise, like maybe play Villa there, when we play River and the Lele Sampo, like, my TV turned into black and white.
we look slow, lethargic. We drop deeper and deeper. Like after Paris brought in Memela, like, and he could get in the pockets and control a bit of their play. We looked lost. Like we didn't know how to do with Memela. Makaringe was pushing from deep. He was making things happen for them. But
Makaringe was piercing through our midfield. He was piercing.
For me, he was the best player on the pitch. I don't know.
I thought Makaringe was man of the match as well. Either him or Madisha.
Oh, Madisha, yes.
Madisha played very well.
Okay.
Yeah, but in the first half, okay, we played our best football in the first half. In the first half, I was really impressed with how our ball recoveries, like how we won every second ball. Like we were winning every second ball. We were recovering the ball so well. You could go past one player. Yes, and Mchishi was bothering them. Mabue was bothering them. Lyle was bothering them. Like we were, that was proper game pressing. Like in the first half, we were all over them. But I don't know. I don't want to buy this thing. We got tired or. What was happening? Like,
I saw a theory on Twitter. Judging by both teams' level of fitness, Paris Kariji, my boy.
You can see. The rumors were Pirates started training in May, and you could see
exactly. And I think it's more than a rumor now. Or feelings.
You're inclined to believe it now.
No, there's no way their legs didn't give in Kaseka now after 5 months of not playing and but only 3 weeks. Come on.
Especially Makaringe, boy.
Exactly.
Makaringe was chasing everything for 90 minutes.
But anyway, let's get to the ratings.
Yeah. But I also wanted to say something. It bothers me that in the past 2 seasons we haven't scored a goal against Pirates. Like that thing doesn't sit well with me.
It's
and Coach said something when he was interviewed there. He said he takes the point. It's Pirates, remember? And I'm like, what does this mean? We are the champions. Like, I think we give Pirates too much respect.
Too much respect.
We give them too much respect, and it bothers me. Like, we can't go 2 seasons without scoring. When we went 4 seasons, like, scoring against them, scoring. And, Coach Pizzo has this saying that where he says, "Don't be emotional." I think in the past 2 seasons, he's been emotional when it comes to Pirates. I was telling Neo today, Kirim, even the game we played in the first round, playing Capello as a forward, it has a gift and a curse. Like the gift is that when we play in the Champions League, where teams like a bit more rigid, it works for us. But when we play in the PSL, we joke that the PSL is the best league in the world, Mara. if we look at it, like playing him up front sometimes doesn't work. And today I was actually watching the game here when we played Orlando in the first round. And I realized something, that even the changes coach made in that game, I think he got them wrong. Like when he put in Mabu and he subbed out Villa. If it was Agid, like any other in different circumstances, he would have maybe taken Anele out, take Morena back to right back, and then put in one more.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think coach is giving Pirates a little too much respect,
more than they deserve.
Yeah.
But
they're an ordinary team, and we're making them look good.
Yes. But yeah, let's get to the ratings. Denise
didn't have much to do, did he?
Except for that, those 2 shots from Pule, the one that was on target, and the other one.
The Makarinde chance with the post, Dennis actually touched it.
Did he touch it?
The same, yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, but like, yeah, he was at least like even I was actually impressed with him. Like he said, like I think he controlled his box very well. He said, like, and usually like we're a bit shaky, Katona. So I was happy with him today.
Clean sheet.
Yes, of course. I
6.
think, yeah, I think a 6. I think a 6 for Denise. Mojeka.
7.
Yeah, he played very well today. And one other thing about Mojeka is that even if he could he's gonna make a mistake. Mojeka doesn't give anyone respect. He plays the same way.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
He made a point-saving tackle in the final few minutes
Against Marco, yes, yeah. Nascimento.
Poor game. I thought it was poor.
I wouldn't start Nascimento in the next game. I don't know why. I think we need. I don't know. We need something like a revival of some sort. Nascimento is brilliant at certain things and like quite the details of the game, but hey, Maklenge was dancing, and when you get players that are brave to have a go at him, he's found one thing. And to be honest, like I think I would prefer Libusa play Libusa and Madisha. Like I think maybe let's try that and see. Nascimento, it really didn't impress me in this game and in like King's Best as well. Have you given him a rating?
His jersey number.
3.
Yeah.
Libusa, I'm gonna give him a 5.5.
Yeah, we did well, especially in the first half. While we were the better side, we did well.
Yes, he did well. Who was? Oh yeah, my boy.
Lebza, I'll give him a 5. Like, didn't trouble. Although in the second half, a lot of Paris attacks came go his side, but he was never really troubled by Pule or Marco or like he held his own. He didn't have a brilliant game.
And he won a lot of balls. Where it was 50-50, yes, like Nezit. And I think they deliberately overloaded his side, hoping to get something because he's in a makeshift position. But one thing I will criticize about his game today is the balls out. His passing wasn't as accurate. I'd really love to see his passing stats. Like there's so many wayward passes. Like he passed them straight to the opponent. Yeah, I think that's the only thing that I wasn't impressed about him with like in this position of the position he was playing today. The only thing I wasn't impressed with, but everything else I think he did well. Have you rated him or must I rate him?
I said a 5.
Oh, 5. Yes. I agree with you. Shompo. Oh my God. Oh, his performance was.
I think that's the worst performance that I've seen in a very, very long time. He was shockingly poor.
And you know what's funny? I was thinking about it. He always does this every season, where every supporter comes to this realization, but guys, Trump is old now. Maybe let's arrest him. And then I don't know what happens a month or two later. It reminds you why he's constantly playing.
Yeah.
But and you wonder how long we're gonna do this dance around with him. But Kajan's performance was the equivalent of Mutonia. Like where this is from Trump. Yo.
Yeah, it was shocking. It was very, very poor. He misplaced a lot of passes. Like he the pass area now where we play and we ping. He pings a ball over the defense so we can run on it. We overdoing it now. He's overdoing it now. It should be a surprise ball. It shouldn't be every time I try a ball, he needs to ping it forward. It should be a surprise ball. right now we like as soon as I throw a ball, you know what's coming.
Yes.
It's predictable. It's not working. It looks bad when it doesn't come off. He was bad today. He was and
Really bad.
like you said, how long are we gonna have this conversation? Every season, we do this, but you don't blame people when they ask questions. Should Trump really be playing 2 games in a row, 48 hours in between when he's staying 4? Should he really?
Yeah, or at least like be playing 90 minutes. But you know what? Like, yeah, when I look at these type of performances, kind of, I'm thinking, we have George now. We have yes, we have Mangaman coming, and we have Luvuyo Pewa coming, and you start to think, maybe we will see something different. Like we will do something different. Because teams will definitely figure us out. We can't do one thing for like 4 seasons, 3 seasons, and get away with it. I doubt it's gonna wear off somewhere somehow.
He had no business starting today. He has no business starting on Friday.
I fully agree. I think Campo today, it's only the 1 out of 10.
Jeez, I was gonna say it 2, but yeah, I can't defend. I can't. Yeah.
Rivaldo Cotier, except for what I highlighted about him on Saturday, the only thing is that he still has this thing where Ogarwa Tawanyana sometimes to go into challenges. Except for that, Riva is just too safe. Like, like even how Coach Peter said, sometimes they want him to be a bit more fluid and express himself a bit more. The thing about him is that you can't really judge him because you're like, is he keeping it simple, or is he just keeping it simple to his own detriment and to the team's detriment, or we are not being a bit more creative? I think with Riva in there, we lack a bit. You know what? At least should have started today in place of Riva, or one of the two.
One of the two, yes. Yeah. One of the two, definitely.
Yeah, and I also don't like. Sorry to cut you off. I also don't like the fact that Daniel Trompo had, unless these rumored things that they've been talking about Jalia too. I don't know why I don't want to believe them. Like, I'm a non-supporter, so I hope they are not true. So that's why true. Yeah, I don't want to believe them. But Trompo and Jali had formed a formidable midfield partnering. So I don't know. I know why he didn't play against Vez, because we were thinking we were saving him for this game. Then he doesn't start. Maybe should have started. So maybe it's a fitness issue. So sometimes like football things are complex. So you might find there are other things, other factors that we might not be privy to.
You're raising a very good point. Like, think back, Thomas. Like, effectively, when Thomas is in, right? Think back, he didn't start the games. There was a fitness problem. Maybe right now it's a fitness problem. Ramofa, like they're building him up. Solabala, these players are not built the same physically. Maybe they're building up. Ramofa 20 minutes. Saturday was 20 minutes. Today 20 minutes. Maybe the next game it's 45 minutes. We don't know. Maybe you said.
I think he might start against Highlands, because Highlands are a hard running team. So maybe he might start against them. Yeah, but River. I don't know whether it's a 4 or a 5. With River.
He wasn't poor.
He wasn't poor. But he didn't offer us much. He wasn't poor, but he didn't offer us much.
Come on, Cake. Little support didn't help him. I'd lean towards a 5. I don't know.
4.5 maybe. Or 5. Yeah, we'll give him a 5. Okay, yeah. Get that boy. Please.
Good in patches, disappeared in patches.
Disappeared in the second half mainly.
Yeah.
And he had a chance. He could have scored or created a goal. Like but he's impressed me in these past 2 games. He's really impressed me. He showed us why he started so many games. Like in the first round, in the first half of the season, leading up to December, where he was scoring goals and even started in a final. He's showing that type of form for me. I think he's showing that he might be a bit, maybe like physically or fitness wise, might be like better than most players that we have because he's playing better. So yeah, I think Kulize, what rating do you think you would give him?
5.
5. I agree. Laila K.
He was full of running in the first half. Eh?
Yeah, he was.
Just that his final decision making left him to be desired. Left a bit to be desired in the first half, but he was right.
Yeah, he was right. I think Lyle, I think 4.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give yeah. And then
Mshishi.
Mshishi. Yeah.
I was about to say, I think Mushishi missed the villain, so you know.
He did.
he
did. I don't know, man. He wasn't the Mshishi that we know. He wasn't doing the things that Mshishi does for us.
She does. Yeah.
But you know, another thing, this game was overly technical.
It was.
And games that are overly technical, like they like players like Mshishi don't thrive in those type of games.
Mm.
And players that thrive in those type of games are players like Bulalake. So true. I think Mshishi, and I think it's a 4.5 because there wasn't much.
There wasn't much.
Yeah.
Troubled Jele a bit in the first half. Disappeared in the second half. Team of our ratings first half and second half at home. In the first half, most players had decent halves. In the second half, all of them had average second half. And the thing is, Kakelutu, as soon as you start him, you don't have an impact player off the bench. Unfortunately, you don't have an impact player off the bench.
Another thing, like I felt like Agid, man. At times, I don't know whether like if it's instructions or what, but he got on the ball so much in the first half. He got on the ball a lot, but
he did.
I don't know. He just looked a bit pedestrian-like. Like he didn't have that sense of agency. Let's kill these people quickly and manage and take control of the game. Like, man, he was too casual for me. Like he was too casual for me. Like I want to like he didn't show that desire and hunger that he shows when he comes in. And I don't know. You know, sometimes people will say there are certain people they're good being impact players, but as soon as you start them, it's not the same. And I think that's what we all fall for. Like we fall for that. Like when a player does well and you start him and then he doesn't give you the same. Yeah, I think I think it's a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a 4. Like it didn't offer much.
I think 4 overall your team 4.
Yeah. Overall, let him boy be like it's a 4. I think overall, okay, yeah, but we'll come back to that. Andile. Was it not?
I don't know. I go for it.
I don't blame you. Yeah, I don't know. Andile, like I don't know. He a few like good passes and touches here and there, but I don't think he did anything like that's worthy of a rating.
No, no. Leonard doesn't have a rating.
Yeah, same as Sugar and maybe with Wes. Alimez Aliena, I don't know. Alimez did nothing.
He just got there. He looked lost. He ran like a headless chicken. He yeah.
To be honest with you, I think we should sell Alimeza or release him. Honestly.
Just spacey.
Yeah, we need to make up space. You know who I was desperate to see in the second half? I was desperate to see us make a change and go Rivaldo out, Villa in, Tlotlo out, Promise Mukuma in. I was desperate to see the change. At least Mkumo was gonna give us a bit of width. Then Villa was gonna link up play between and Alimchichi. Like something, man. But
how Villa didn't come on sooner. I'm puzzled. Coach puzzled me today.
Yeah, like I was so confused. Who else came on? No one.
Langa. Yeah.
You know when you see substitution, left back to left back, right back to right back. It's not like get to Langa. I'm saying to the change. Like once the left back, like what are they gonna do? Let's look like Indy Robertson. Like
I think Coach Shifki Muklepile, I think only Libusa had a bit of a groin. That's why I won't see it.
Oh yeah. Because that change is like you don't bet an eyelid because it doesn't change anything in the game. Yeah. What rating do you give the coach today?
4.
Now I give him a 2.
I go blame. He got the subs wrong. He got the starting lineup wrong.
The subs were totally off, boy. Over now when it comes, you see the starting lineup. Why are we changing the way we're playing? I think my frustration comes from feeling like we are respecting Pirates too much. Like we change too many things. We become too complicated. I remember that 2017-18 when we played in Orlando, like we were all thinking, what's going on? Why am it worked out. The gamble worked out that day, but ever since that day, there has never been a gamble that worked.
Yeah. Okay, 1 or 2, -4, so we'll settle for 3.
1, 2.
I know.
3, let's settle for 3, even though I feel it 2. I'm really disappointed. Like it's like I know this point might count. Like I remember when he said the point against Chiefs can come up big for us. And looking at the bigger picture, you might not bemoan much, but looking at the actual game, no man. We must stop doing this. We must stop doing this. Sundowns must never play like that again. No man. No.
Yeah. I hope that was our last thinker for the rest of the season.
I don't recognize the team. I be easy to me. Yeah. Like we really need to change how we play. But yeah. Anyway, I'm not even excited
for Friday's game.
Like and I don't want to feel like that. And we're chasing a title.
Hopefully, coach gets the starting lineup correctly this time.
Yes, and it changes. Like you have 5 changes, Buffett. You can blunder 2, but 3. No, guys, we can't fumble so many. But yeah, it is what it is, man. What a nothing game. Wow. Yeah, but hopefully against Highlands Park it's much better. And subscribe to Masandawana fan vlog. Look out for more content. Continue to sending us your videos. Let me look for the number now. I don't know it by heart. Let me look for the number now. Continue to send your videos via WhatsApp to 072-260-0461 after the game, and let's vlog from home and send your thoughts after every game, and hopefully on Friday it's good thoughts.
Yeah.